Hey guys, what's up? It's Jory and welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first Run Disney experience. So if you are interested, then keep on watching. So I'm gonna have my phone so I can give you like in order of my details and not like scramble on about everything and get out of order. First, this year was my first Run Disney experience. Mind you, I don't run. I don't do any kind of physical activity except for dancing. That's it. I'm a dancer. But as far as running, no. So I was pretty nervous to say the least. So how this got started is my mom and my sister were initially going to run the race, and then they wanted to invite me. They really wanted me to be in it, and this was sort of kind of like a birthday present to my mom, because it was her birthday around the time we went. And so my mom really wanted me to run the race, and I could turn down my mom, so I was like, yeah, I'll do it, you know, even though I was freaking nervous because I've never run any long distance before, like, so I was like kind of shaking in my boots here. We book our trip, we do everything. Then before then, I tried to work out as much as I could. I tried to run as much as I could. Around here at my college, I ran around the track. I went to our little gym. I tried to do as much physical activity with walking and running as I could, so I could, you know, learn how to pace myself and get my breathing on right when I'm running or walking in the race. So I did as much training as I could before the race, so I wouldn't put myself in a bad spot when I'm running, when I'm in the race. So the time comes where the race is here, the race is upon us. So we arrive at Disney on the day of the expo, and mind you, this whole day I was just so overwhelmed because it was just so amazing. Mind you, I haven't been to the ESPN Center where they hold all this, where they hold the expo, so I was just like in complete awe the whole time. So we went into the expo to get our number, and it was just so amazing. So many people there. Well, I was very nervous, but excited at the same time. So we went in, we got our number, and I will insert pictures here of us, wherever, of us with our numbers and stuff like that. It was all our first time, so it was very exciting for all of us. So yeah, we did that. Yeah, after that we went back to the room and we knocked out because we had our morning call at 2:30 in the morning. So next day comes, it's race day. We wake up and we get dressed, and I will insert pictures here of my costume, what I wore, my sister and my mom. I was Princess Tiana, my mom was Minnie Mouse, and my sister was Princess Jasmine. So we go down to the bus and we make our way to Epcot. Mind you, that morning, we're in Florida, it's not going to be cold. No, it was like 40 something degrees, and I could literally see my breath every time I spoke, and I was freezing. I remember I bought gloves and I forgot to bring them, so I was so angry with myself. But we got there. I was frozen. We were all frozen. We waited in our corral. We were corral C, I believe. But that was the longest process. Like, we waited, I felt like we waited there for like 2 hours, but I'm pretty sure it was only like an hour or so, but it just felt like forever because, like, on top of that, it was so cold. And so, but like, it was such good energy. They were playing pumped up music. They had the MCs. It was just talking. It was really like a fun experience. You could tell everybody was really excited. I was excited even though I was freezing my butt off. But it was just overall, it was exciting. And once we finally corral C, or we got to line up, and they counted down and the fireworks went off, it was just amazing. Like, once those fireworks went off, I was like, all right, I'm ready, let's go. Like, my nerves went away because I was so nervous before. My nerves went away. Everything that I was worried about went away. I was like, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to race because this is something that I just really want to accomplish, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this now. So we started off, and like, it was actually really good. Like, my mom and my sister were so surprised because I've told you, like I said, I've never ran before. So literally they were like, wow, Jory, you ran. Like, they told me I ran most of the race. I didn't walk. Like, I probably walked like bits and pieces, but for the majority I ran it, and I was very surprised at myself. I paced myself. That training that I did beforehand came in handy. To be able to cross the finish line with my mom and my sister, and to be able to accomplish that with them, it was a really fun experience, and I'm glad I got to experience with them. Disney made it so much fun, and I felt so relieved after I ran the race. I was like, all right, check. This is something that I can mark off my list of things that I've always wanted to do, and that is not even doesn't have to be, it wasn't even a Disney race. Like, to run a 5K was something that I never thought I could do, and I actually did it, and I had so much fun, and I saw all the characters and everybody dressed up, and it was just really a fun experience, and I'm so glad I got to experience, and I'm really super happy that I got to experience with Disney as well. And overall, it was just such a good experience. And here's my t-shirt from my Run Disney experience. My medal is at home, so sadly I don't have it, but I was literally, when I got that medal, I was like, my eyes were like sparkling, they were glowing. I was like, wow, this is what I did this. And they gave me that, put that medal around my neck. I literally looked at that medal like it was like my own child. Like, it was, my eyes were glowing. I felt so relieved, so accomplished. I told myself, I was like, yeah, Jory, you did this, and you did it for you, and you worked hard, and you trained for this, and you came out on top at the end. And it's a very like happy experience when you cross that finish line. It really is like an amazing feeling, and I would recommend it to anybody. If you want to do Run Disney, do it. Even if you're a first timer, run the 5K, because for me, it really didn't even feel like I was like running. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like it was a fun experience. You know, I scrolled through pictures on my phone of when I went to Disney and did this. Like, I'm always like, yeah, I did that, and I will definitely do more Run Disney runs in the future. I highly recommend that anybody does this because it's really a fun experience. So there you go. That was my Run Disney experience, my first time. I would love to hear your guys' experience if you've done Run Disney in the comments below, and if you haven't, if you need any tips or tricks or questions, I'll be gladly to answer them. You know, you can ask those in the comments down below too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you real soon.